Hello everyone, Big Game Al here, back again. Pickups 74. Can we get a good like 46 on this video for the 46 Xbox 360 games I'm going to show you? The good like 46 edition. Right, what can I start off with? So I've got a couple of retro gamers, just so I can put these in the cupboard, never to be looked at again. So we've got issue 220. Don't know. R-Type or something on the front. Oh, it is R-Type. I'm getting better at these. There you go. Honestly, didn't have a clue. Just looked at the cover and thought, yep, that looks like R-Type. There's quite a few pages about it in here. There's the history of R-Type. That's the bad thing about when you order the online subscription. It doesn't actually tell you about what game is on it or anything, so you have to guess. I've got a few wrong in the past, as you all know. And the next one, I definitely won't get it wrong. So this is issue 221. And it is 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog with this lovely shiny cover. Sonic coming out of a gold ring. And in this comes with a nice little comic here. The mini Sonic the Hedgehog compilation. So this has got every Sonic game that's ever come out on it. So going all the way back to the early days. A few other ones in there. But yeah. Good one to have this. Is there anything inside about Sonic as well? Yeah, got a few bits in here about Sonic as well. There you go. So issue 220 and 221. Can't tell you what months they are because it doesn't say on it. Right, on to the Xbox games. What have we got? So, first up, we have got Ben 10 Cosmic Destruction. Meant to be really easy achievements on these, so gonna have to give these a go. I do like the old cartoony style games. And this one has got a bit of a funny story to it. So this is Ben 10 Galactic Racing. So a guy had this on eBay and he listed it as complete, very good condition. So in eBay's thing, very good condition means it's complete with its manual and everything that's meant to come with it. So I've just noticed there's a big sticker on the back where I haven't bothered with it because I thought I was sending it back. So I messaged the guy and said, oh, it's meant to be complete, where's the manual? He started getting funny saying, oh, complete in his eyes is box and game. I went, well, that's not complete, is it? Complete is box, game and manual and everything wants to come with it. So I sent him a screenshot of eBay's description of very good. And he was like, oh, thank you very much for the screenshot, I appreciate that. And then he goes, oh, I found another copy of the game and I'm going to send you the manual out. And I thought, oh, lovely. So he sent the manual out. But he started getting sarcastic saying, oh, I hope you're going to be able to resell it and get the money you want for it. And I'm thinking, what's he going on about? So I sent him a picture of my 360 wall downstairs. I went, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I'm a collector. Look, I've got over 800 360 games. At which point he sort of like went quiet. But yeah, this is like a nice racing style Ben 10 game. So yeah, he finally got me a manual for it. So he understood what the word complete was in the end. Right, next up we have got 2K Sports, the Bigs 2 baseball. So yeah, baseball game. I mean, this is in great condition. It's even got the little hologram baseball on there. So happy to have that. Right, this one is more of a tricky one to find. I had to order this on eBay. I managed to get this for a great price considering what it sells for on CX. I think I saved about £10 on this. So I was happy to add this, and that is Birds of Steel. Yeah, I have no idea why this is so expensive. I was talking to Ross and Scott and Lewis about it, and I said, look, why is this one shot up so much? And they were surprised and didn't have a clue. I don't think they've even got it yet, so I have give it a go. fly around in a plane, see what happens. Right, this one was £1, I think, weren't a lot. And I've been told this is a really easy completion, so I might have to give this a go. Like literally 6 to 8 hours to complete it. Everything fully 1000G, and that is The Chronicles of Narnia. Prince Caspian. Don't know, whoever it is. It's meant to be easy, so we'll crack on with that. Right, got a Connect game here. Slowly cracking through the Connect games. Got Crossboard 7. So yeah, took a gamble on CX Online, and it's come through in lovely condition with its manual. So happy to add that. Last one of these games that I needed was Dead Space 3. Or is there another Dead Space? There might be a fourth one, I don't know about. Well, I've got 1 and 2, so this is the third one. So I was happy to add that anyway. With its little EA manual and some codes there, so I won't be showing you them. Just in case it hasn't been used. We will give that a go. Right, so next up is 2 games that you can't play anymore. And CEX don't stock, so I had to buy these off eBay. One of these I've got an absolute steal, couldn't believe it. So first up is Final Fantasy 2007 edition, or Final Fantasy 11 2007 edition. All in mint condition, everything in there. This was all pictured with it, so I knew it was all in there. That was about £7, I think, £6.99 delivered. And then this one was like £2.30, but it just had a stock photo, and you get to see the stock photo and you think, ah, what's happened here? Because this is like £25–30 game all day long. And that's Final Fantasy 11, the 2008 edition. And yeah, it turned up and it had everything, and I mean everything. So you've got all the extras, everything. So really pleased that that's turned up like that. So can't go wrong. The only thing that come with it, it was in a white box. I've sorted it out to a green one. It's in one of them white clear boxes. That was the only thing that was wrong with it. So really pleased with that. Right, this one was in CEX. I was just having a look what they had, and I thought I'd look at all the sports titles, and it was about £4, but it was in lovely condition, so I picked up Madden 16. The later ones are always more tricky to find, so this one had all its little extra bits in there and its little EA paper manual what they get for these later games. So yeah, happy with that one. Next up we have got NBA 2K11. So yeah, I picked all these because they got all like holograms and everything on it, and there's all in nice condition. I think this one was £1 or 50p maybe. Weren't a lot. And then NBA 2K15. Again, really nice condition. Like I say, the later ones again, worth getting. And NBA 2K16. I think this one wasn't cheap. I think this was about a £5, but it's come with all the stickers intact still. So this is the early tip-off edition. Insert featuring all 3 cover designs inside. Well, where are they then? Oh, right, there is an insert. What's this? Oh, didn't even know that was in there. There you go. All 3 cover designs, all in one go. So that's handy to have as well. Didn't know that was in there. Got some codes, won't be showing you that, for the early tip-off weekend, if you can even still use it. And the manual. Happy with that one. Right. Next up we have got Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, or Sniper 2 Ghost Warrior, whatever you want to call it. The limited edition. So this comes with some codes and stuff in it, so I don't know if they've been used or not. You never know from buying stuff second hand if they've been used. But yeah, players a Sniper. So pretty good game. Just try and sort these out so they don't all fall over by the time I put 46 games on it. Next up we have got Top Spin 3. Another 2K sports game. It was really cheap. I think this is 50p. So while it was there in that condition, I grabbed it, and sitting right next to it was Top Spin 4. So yeah, I've already got Top Spin 2, and I believe there's only 2, 3 and 4 on the 360, so now this should be all of them. And like I said, I think this one was £1 though. I think this one was a bit more. I should leave the stickers on there so I can show you how much I paid for the things. But if you're that interested, you can go and look it up on CEX. Another one here was, just got to remove a little bit of sticker. Terrible it is. I should have cleaned all that up properly. Right, so this one was a funny one because I already had this, but it was an American cover. So now I have it for English, and that is Turning Point, Full of Liberties. Or Full of Liberty. So yeah, it's all nice and complete there. But I'll say it had a little T down there, I think it was. Right, next game is one I've actually already completed. This took me about 6 hours. So, wasn't a bad game actually, just had to go back and mop a few things out. It took about 2 hours to complete the game, but going through and mopping up all the achievements took like 3 times that, so yeah, 5 or 6 hours, and that is Disney Pixar's Up. So it's a pretty strange game because you play as both characters, chopping and changing between the two, and you have to like puzzle solving and stuff and defeating enemies as the 2 players, or even the dog when he turns up, and you can dig for bones and stuff, which was the last achievement I had to unlock because I couldn't find out where the bones were. I thought I'd play it naturally and just do it, and then I had to go back with a guide and mop everything up. Right, now I know I said in one of my videos, I think it was the last one or the one before, that I'd actually got all the Harry Potter games. Well, technically I did have all the Harry Potter games, just I hadn't shown this one off yet. So this is the Order of the Phoenix. So this one was in my local CEX, and it was fantastic condition with the map as always. Is it a map or a poster? Oh, no, I think it's a poster. No, it's both. Oh. So it's got a nice, let's chuck this down somewhere. So it's got a nice poster on one side, and then on the other side it's got the map. So yeah, really pleased with that. So if I get around to playing a Harry Potter game, at least I know where I'm going. But yeah, great condition. Happy to have that one. Right, then a couple of eBay purchases, because the first one here you don't see around very much, and the second one was a lot cheaper than CEX. So they're both Kinect games. So where I'm trying to push for the Kinect set, I've been buying a few more Kinect games lately, and I picked up Jillian Michaels Fitness Adventure. Yeah, this cost me about 10 quid, I think. Might have been a little bit less, but it's all nice and complete, and it's just one you don't see around very much. So I might have to go out in the old Tomb Raider style background and do some fitness. And another one, which I'm assuming is going to be really fun and probably easy to complete, is Rush, or Kinect Rush. This is a Disney Pixar adventure. So you got what you got on there: Ratatouille, The Incredibles, Up, Cars, Toy Story. So yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be fun. No manual in this one because it's got the writing on it. I had to double check that to make sure there was no manual. This is a 2-disc case because it comes with a games demo, which is in about 4 or 5 of the Connect games. So I have about 4 or 5 copies of that. Don't know what it's there for. Have to give it a go. And last Lego game, yeah, last Lego game. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Yeah, this is definitely the last Lego game. Thanks to Eddie sorting me out with the Lego Rock Band, this was the last one I needed. So happy to add that. Right, one I want to crack on because I do like playing this, and I might have to do it as a family thing. Get my brother and his missus involved, and we can play a game of Monopoly. I'm still after Monopoly Street, which I think is technically the same sort of thing, just more graphics in it because you're out on the street. But yeah, where have I played Monopoly Street before? Must have been on the PS3 or something. I've definitely played Monopoly Street in the past. Right, halfway through. So another eBay purchase. This is another one was quite tricky to find, and I got this for about 3 or 4 quid less than they sell it for in CEX. And this, shockingly, a sports game, is the NHL Legacy Edition. Yeah, this is not a cheap one. So it's got this leaflet in there and this little EA Sports manual. So yeah, happy to add that. Don't know if it's ever going to be getting played anytime soon because it's probably really hard to complete, but who knows. Right. Next up we have got Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Legend. Yeah, old Rob Essex Retro Gamer will be happy to see me showing off a Tomb Raider game. It's his favourite series. Shows them all the time. Tries to get rid of them. Right. So I've got all these in the wrong order for some reason, because next up I have got Top Spin 2. I knew I had Top Spin 2 somewhere, so I've now got 2, 3 and 4. So I was giving away one of my pickups before I'd even shown it. But yeah, nice reversible picture there. I would say reversible cover, but it's not. Right. This one I got off Eddie probably nearly a year ago now when he was sending off his collection. But he never had a manual. And I've recently been able to find one. So now I can add it to the collection, and that is Toy Story 3. So yeah. No disc in it apparently. Oh yeah, this was the one. Right. So I'm guessing Eddie got this at a car boot somewhere, because it comes with not only Toy Story 3 disc for Xbox 360, it's actually got the Toy Story 3 movie in there as well. So yeah, I've just kept them both in there together ready in case I ever decide to play the game and watch the movie at some point. But yeah, it's a nice little 3D platformer style game. I did actually have a little play of it. Weren't too bad. Right, next up is Transformers War for Cybertron. Let's have a look what I've got left here. Loads of games here. It's a Transformers War on Cybertron. All nice and complete. I've not played any of the Transformers games yet, so I don't know what they're like. It says on here you can play co-op campaigns in free player online co-op mode, so I don't know if the servers are still available, but Ross, Lewis, Scott, looking at you, maybe we can get some free player on that if you got it. Next up we have got UFC Undisputed 2010 with Brock Lesnar on the front of it. in his UFC days. And the manual is upside down for some reason, so we will sort that out. All nice and complete. And then, don't know who any of these are on the front of this one, but we have got UFC Undisputed 3. There. Not really into me UFC that much. I watch a bit of it, but I don't know any of the fighters other than like McGregor, if everyone knows him. Right, so next up, this is a nice one that I found, is Ultra Street Fighter 4. With its back to front leaflet in there. I did ask if this actually come with a manual around in the groups, but apparently this leaflet here is the manual. So this nice little picture of what you're meant to do is apparently the manual for it. So, very strange. Alright, another tennis game for you. We've got Virtual Tennis 4. Very, very nice tennis game. How would I know? Like I've ever played it. Made by Sega though, so it must be good. Right, next is a game that's quite weird. I want to give it a go. And apparently again it's another easy achievements on it. And that is Viva Pinata. So there's a few different ones of these. I had the other couple. I didn't realise I was missing the actual game itself. I know I've got it on a double pack, but it's not the same as having it individually. So yeah, only on Xbox title as well. So happy to add that. Right, this is one I'm currently playing on Game Pass. And then I will be playing the Xbox 360 version, which is only 500 gamer score on it, not 1000. And that is The Walking Dead Season 2. So I'm a little bit of a way into this one. It's not as good as the first one. It's alright. Just don't feel the same. If you've played it, you'll know why. Alright, next up we have got Wet. Now, I recognise this. I thought I had this on the 360. Maybe I did at some point, but I don't own it anymore. So, it's just one of these action games, but you get to play as a woman this time instead. Don't see many of them. Right. Right, one you don't see around very much, and I thought this would be quite an interesting one to pick up. Again, I think this one is easy achievements. And that is Where the Wild Things Are, the video game. So yeah, all nice and complete. This is only £1 or £2. It was cheap anyway. I had to go about 20-30 minute drive to go to a local-ish CEX to get this though. But I didn't just get that, I picked up quite a few of these while I was there. Right, next up we have got The Witcher 2. Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. So there you go. Not just a normal edition, an enhanced edition. So I'm guessing it's going to come with loads of things. Oh no, it's just a manual. But it is a 2-disc game, which someone has decided to write a 2 on it to let them know that it is a 2-disc game. So you've got the game disc 1 and the game disc 2. So yeah, I've played a bit of The Witcher 3. I quite enjoyed that, so I have to give The Witcher 2 a go as well. Right, next up is Wolfenstein New Order. The New Order. It's got some weight to it, I'm telling you that. Oh, I think this has got about 6 discs in it. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we going to be able to show this properly? It's a 4-discer. Put these back in the right order now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is why it's so heavy. It's got a manual and it's got some other little code there. I won't be showing you that. Oh, it's a Doom beta. It's probably well gone by now. But if you wanted to play the beta version of it, there was a code in there. Right, next up is Worms, the Revolution Collection. So yeah, this is, everyone loves Worms. Put it down in the comments below if you don't like Worms. I'm sure everyone loves it. So this also features +5 DLC packs. So I don't know if this comes with codes or whether they're actually on the disc because there's nothing in there. So, but you get, what do you get on this? Worms Armageddon. Worms Revelation. That's it. Worms Revelation and Worms 2 Armageddon. So yeah, they call it the Worms Revelation Collection, but it's got 2 games on it. So is it classed as a collection? It's be a double pack, shouldn't it? Right. Next up is World Rally Championships. Is that what you call it? Or FIA World Rally Championship 2. Yeah, all nice and complete. Do like my driving game, so I'll have to give that a go, see if it's any good compared to dirt. Right, here's one I'm looking. Right, I'm looking at Cole Wooders, Woodland 37. This is one he needs. I'm telling you now. He'll be watching this and he'll be going, right, I need to get that. I'll write that down because he told me he's a big fan of this. So we'll find out if we see it in one of his latest pickups videos. But it is World Series of Poker 2008. So it's probably got online on this, Cole. Yeah, it's up to online multiplayer, 2 to 21 players. So if you get it, we can have a go. Probably ain't got an Xbox, have you? Not 360 anyway. Don't know if it's backwards compatible. Right? Yeah, we'll have to have a word with our mate Paul, the Northerner. I'm sure he'll let us know if this is backwards compatible or not. But if it is, we'll have to give it a go. Right, got some wrestling games. Nearly there, we're nearly there. Half an hour in nearly. So first up is one that's going to need a new case on it somewhere because the WWE sticker's coming off of it. And that is SmackDown vs Raw 2011. I think this is the last SmackDown vs Raw game that I need. It just leaves me the WWE ones with numbers on it. Or 2K series, whatever you want to call it. And the first one is WWE 13. So we've got some extras in here. What we got? You can unlock Mike Tyson as a playable character or playable superstar. So there you go. Got a Mike Tyson edition. Even though it's just a normal one, not the Mike Tyson edition. So that's handy to have in there. And this one cost me £1. I was really happy for this on eBay. No one else bid on it. It didn't have a picture on there, it just had the description of what game it was, and I thought, right, I'm taking a gamble on that for £1. It's well worth it. And that is WWE 2K17. Yes, £1. It's really light. I think it cost them about 80p to post. So they didn't make any money on this. So there he is, he's left UFC, he's come back. We've got a Goldberg pack in there as well. So yeah, there he is, Brock Lesnar, he's back. Left his UFC days behind and he's come back to the WWE. Right, and the last 2 games I've got for you are X-Men games. So first up is X-Men Destiny. X-Men Destiny, which apparently is meant to be an easy one as well, according to Ross. So I'll have to put a few hours into this and get it completed. No codes in there, I thought there was something behind it. And the last one is a game I've got on probably every other system going, but now I've got it on the 360 as well. And that's X-Men, the original video game. Or X-Men, the official game, which is technically X-Men 3. Or X3, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, don't ever look up X-Men, the official video game. You need to look up X-Men 3, and then this will pop up. So yeah, I like the X-Men Legends series better of the X-Men games, but I don't know if they do them on 360. I'll have to have a look. But the X-Men Legend games are definitely better ones to get. And that's it. That's all of it. That's good like 46. Xbox 360 edition. Get them likes in. I want to see 46 likes on this video. Come on. You can all do it. 46 likes. So yeah, that's it. That just leaves me to say thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.